Hey guys, what's up? It's Zack, and welcome to Geek, Zpeak. Today is a very special day because tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TBS is the premiere episode of the second season of the hit reality competition TV show King of the Nerds. If you don't know what King of the Nerds is, or you maybe saw a commercial for it glancing through channels but didn't really give it the time of day, and maybe want to know a little bit more, here's a brief description to catch you up to speed. King of the Nerds is a reality competition series that brings together 11 nerds and geeks from across the United States to battle it out in epic contests of intellect, skill, creativity, and ingenuity centered around nerd and geek culture. In the end, only one will stand as King of the Nerds, receive $100,000 and the right to sit atop the throne of games. I find it funny that I say from across the United States because last January when the series premiered with their first season, a Canadian took the throne. Celeste Anderson, a pro gamer and speed Rubik's Cuber. But there's no Canadians on this season, so I guess an American's gonna have to win. But hey, the first king is the best, and it just goes to show which country is the nerdiest. King of the Nerds is hosted by Robert Carradine and Curtis Armstrong, who played Louis Skolnick and Dudley Booger Dawson in the 1984 movie comedy Revenge of the Nerds. Robert Carradine was also Mr. McGuire in the beloved 1990s TV series Lizzie McGuire. It's really encouraging that these two have come together to create an environment and an atmosphere where nerds are encouraged and seen in a positive light, as opposed to the thoughts of yesteryear where they were ridiculed and talked down on. Now let's get to the contestants vying for that coveted King of the Nerds title. First up on the roster we have Brian at Hipster Hobbit, a library science scholar who enjoys German-style board games and discussing 18th century European history. Next up we have Chris at Mr. Chris M. Jackson, a structural engineer who loves to travel and aspires to work in the space exploration industry. Then we have Jack at JPH Snake, a bioengineering student who is also a fencing and chess champion. Starting the lineup for the girls is Katie at Katie Corral, a puppeteer and roboticist whose work has appeared on Broadway and is formerly performed in ballet companies. Second up is Kayla at On2Mars_Kayla, an ice hockey player who has a master's degree in space studies. She believes that one day she will make it to Mars. And I approve. Next up is Kelsey at Heisenflame 9. She is a quadlingual Japanophile, which means someone who has a love of or interest in Japan or anything Japanese. Her interests include playing video game music on the piano, keeping up with sci-fi and fantasy novels, and swing dancing. Moving right along, we have Mary Kate at TimeLord_MK, an aerospace engineering student and avid costumer, whose favorite costume she has created is a character called Princess Python. Last up for the girls is Nicole at N1 Asuka, a chemist, gamer, and former marching band member who currently competes in a Milwaukee roller derby league. Going back to the guys, we have Xander at Xanderific, a vlogger, game designer, and LARP enthusiast who lost 100 pounds playing a popular dance video game. One of my personal favorites to take the crown for no apparent reason is Zack at ZDK3, a novelist, hardcore gamer, and toy merchandiser who has memorized over 300 hours of musical lyrics from genres ranging from J-pop to rock. Last up competing for the crown is Josh at The Jaywitz, who was voted in as the People's Nerd. Josh is a video game vlogger with nearly 700,000 subscribers, is a world competitor in card games, and enjoys nerdcore rapping. I wonder if he's heard Nerds Are King by my favorite team from last season, Servants of the Forsaken Orb. There's the rundown on the 11 nerds and geeks competing this season for the coveted title of King of the Nerds. I apologize if I pronounced any of your Twitter handles wrong, but I'll have them down in the description below so you can follow them and tweet them live while the show is going on. Unfortunately, that's not going to work too well for us Canadians, since we get new episodes on the Slice Network 6 days after America gets new episodes on TBS. One last bit of information before I go. There's going to be a live King of the Nerds stream on YouTube tonight following the Season 2 premiere, and I will post the link to that in the description below. I hope you guys tune in and enjoy the show. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to punch the like button if you found it interesting, hit subscribe to be notified of all my latest videos, and comment below so we can interact. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+, as well as following the link over here or in the description below to watch my previous video. Have a great day, guys. Keep on keeping on.